Today, we're going to be going over how to build your own push-pull legs program for mass so you can get as big as possible. Setting up a push-pull legs program for muscle mass is super simple and allows you to focus on certain muscle groups each day. Push-pull legs as a muscle building split is easy to set up and everything gets its focus. I recommend setting up 2 different workouts and rotating through them. From my experience, 3 to 5 exercises per workout is a sweet spot where you can actually get in quality work. If you do too many exercises and sets in a single workout, the later sets are just going to be a waste of time, honestly. In my experience, it's much better to focus on a few key movements, push to failure, and get stronger in the right rep ranges over time. For instance, one push day can start with the chest and the other with shoulders. Your pull day can start with the upper back and the other with lats. Finally, with legs, one day you start with quads and then the other is going to be hamstrings. This setup allows you to give all major muscle groups in your body their own focus instead of always training chest first or vice versa. I'll go over how to build your own push-pull legs program now. As explained in my last video, your push day is going to consist of your pushing musculature. These are your chest, shoulders, and of course your triceps. I like including rear delts on push day because it's still technically shoulders too. I always recommend you pick at least 2 exercises per muscle group, and this is going to allow you to train different sections of your muscles and provide some variety. For push 1, starting off with chest, you could do something like dumbbell incline bench, move on to rear delt swings for your rear delts, obviously, dumbbell lateral raises for shoulders, and row pushdowns for triceps. Then for push 2, we can start off with shoulders instead of chest, using seated dumbbell press. Rear delts is going to be face pulls. Chest, we can do some kind of dumbbell bench, and then finally finishing off with triceps, skull crushers. As you can see, you pick one exercise for each muscle, do enough work to stimulate them, and move on. Pretty simple, and it works pretty well. For the pull day, here's how I like to set it up. Pull 1, we're gonna start with upper back, doing upper back pull downs. Lats is gonna be one arm cable lat rows. Traps, we can do something like a plate raise. Biceps is going to be something like easy bar curls. And then for pull 2, we're going to start off with lats, starting with one arm lat pull downs. Upper back can be something like upper back cable rows. Traps, dumbbell pause shrugs, and finally biceps, something like a one arm cable curl. And of course, leg day. Our leg day is going to be similar to other programs, but here's how I recommend setting it up. For legs 1, we're going to do something with quads, so something like a quad bias trap bar deadlift. Hamstring, something like leg curls, and calves, you can do calf raises or literally any calf movement you want to. Legs 2, we're gonna start with hamstrings. Romanian deadlift is always a good option. Quads, hack squat, and then for calves, we're gonna do seated calf raises. Just like the other 2 days, both the leg days alternate between quad and hamstring focused leg days, but you can also add an extra glute work if that's something that you wanna build up. Now that we have some of the basic exercises down and what you're gonna be picking for each day, let's go over the actual progression for push-pull legs. Since we're trying to build muscle, we wanna train in the right rep ranges that are optimal for growth. In general, any amount of reps is going to contribute to building more muscle. What makes these reps effective is how close to failure you are. Mechanical tension is needed to fully stimulate a muscle for growth. The last couple of reps in each set where the movement physically slows down is what mechanical tension is. That's why going close to or to failure is so important. Whatever rep range you pick will assist in this. However, anything less than 5 reps is going to be too heavy to train to failure safely. Likewise, anything past 20 reps is going to be a little too fatiguing for most exercise. That's why the best rep range for muscle growth is going to be anywhere between 5 to 20 reps. But if you want to work in the most optimal range, 8 to 12 reps is going to be highly recommended. It's also the perfect rep range for the progression I'm going to show you now. Here's how it works. Basically, you start with the weight you can do for 8 reps. Keep pushing to failure each week until you get to 12 plus reps. Once this happens, you're going to add 5 to 10 pounds the following week, and you're going to push to failure again. You're basically just going to keep doing this until you start plateauing, and when that happens, you switch to a different exercise and repeat the process. Literally just follow this until you're big and strong. It works incredibly well, and it doesn't require a million sets and reps that don't actually contribute to building muscle. Most people are doing way too much work away from failure, and it causes a ton of fatigue that crushes your recovery. Try this basic progression out for a couple of months, and let me know how it works for you. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know how you're going to use push-pull legs for your own training. In my next video, I'll show you how to set this up as a 3, 4, or even 5-day split, as these are the main ones that I recommend. In the meantime, check out these videos next so you can start building more muscle now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.